Yeah, it seems like we're done with the summer stuff and we're going straight into this kind of brief period of fall before we go right into winter next week. 31 for us right now at the airport. Just the second time this season that we've dropped below freezing for us. And temperatures right now, 20s, 30s, eastern plains, teens and 20s for us. We get going on this first day of November here across Colorado. Today, 62 degrees, mostly sunny skies. Should be a fantastic day out there for any of those outdoor activities you've got this afternoon. Should be very nice for the most part. Now, those highs running a couple degrees above our average high of 59 for today. Yesterday, we topped out at 61. We'll be right around that for today. Maybe a degree or two warmer. Mountains a few degrees warmer than yesterday. You'll start to get a bit more of that southwest flow that'll pump up those temperatures just a bit for us in the high country. Temperatures rise on up into the 50s and eventually into the low 60s for us with just a few high clouds overhead as we head over the next couple of hours. Those headlines, though, Corey was saying it just a second ago, exactly right. We're going to go from this mild fall-like weather straight bam into winter starting on Sunday night with not one, not two, but 3 chances for snow in the Denver area next week. I'll have details on that for you in just a couple minutes. Erica.
Chris, thank you so much. It is 6:01 and Sky 9 is up and over that breaking news scene that Jordan and Corey were just talking about moments ago along Belford and Alamo. This is just west of I-25 in the North Glen area. It is in a neighborhood, and right now we're seeing the entire intersection is being roped off by police officers up this way. We're seeing caution tape just across the street here. Massive police presence out this way. Again, like Jordan and Corey just said, Courtney Yoon is out on scene, and we're going to have more details for her very shortly if you stick around. Right now, we do want to bring you over to our CDOT cameras. Travel for you on I-25 and Park Avenue in good shape northbound. These lanes headed away from us, but we see this sliver of southbound traffic headed toward us. That's where we're beginning to see a lot more headlights. Folks getting ready to come through the North Washington area this morning. Pretty much quiet, though, at 225 in Mississippi. No southbound or northbound delays just yet as you get ready to travel through the Aurora stretch of 225. Let's go ahead and bring you over to our map. Clear and quiet for the most part, which really at the 6 o'clock hour we don't often get to say, so we'll take that little win. Right now, westbound Ward Road is clear, but starting at 7 o'clock this morning, we're going to have 2 right lanes closed off. So in about an hour, we've got that ongoing bridge work in the area between 48th Avenue and I-70. 7 o'clock this morning till 6 o'clock tonight is when you'll be dealing with that. Totally clear on westbound 76 as you get ready to travel into Commerce City. 11-minute ride in from E470 is what we're looking at. No problems right now on either side of 270.
Erica, thank you. Right now, Boulder police is looking for 2 suspects after a fight overnight. It happened just after midnight near 30th Avenue and Euclid Avenue. Police say 3 people got into a fight and one of the men appeared to take out a gun, but no shots were fired. When officers arrived on scene, all 3 ran away, but one of the men was arrested. One of the suspects missing is a male, approximately 5'10", wearing a black hoodie and gray pants, while the other is a male wearing a white shirt and black pants. If you have any information about the suspects, you're asked to call Boulder Police or Crime Stoppers.
Right now, Boulder police are also asking for your help identifying a man seen robbing another man at gunpoint. Police say this happened around 9:30 Wednesday night as the victim took money out of a Wells Fargo ATM off 30th Street just south of Iris Avenue. Investigators say the man walked up and robbed the victim at gunpoint before running away. They say an older model white Dodge Ram was seen by the victim leaving that area and is possibly involved. If you recognize this man, you are asked to call Boulder Police.
The Arapahoe County Sheriff's Office says investigators have arrested a suspect connected to a jewelry store robbery in Centennial. The robbery happened Monday afternoon at Rocky Mountain Custom Jewelry. The sales associate we spoke with on Wednesday said the suspect came in, had a 20-minute conversation with him, then jumped the counter and stole nearly 50 pieces of jewelry. The sales associate estimated all that jewelry was worth upwards of $150,000 to $200,000. According to the sheriff's office, the FBI's Denver field office arrested the suspect yesterday at a hotel in Colorado Springs. Investigators say he is also linked to a bank robbery in Grand Junction that happened last Tuesday. He now faces felony charges of aggravated robbery and theft.
69 years ago today, 44 people were killed in the bombing of United Flight 629. It was the first case of airplane sabotage in the U.S. and happened in the skies of Colorado. United Flight 629 exploded mid-air and crashed into a field in Weld County on November 1st, 1955. It took off from Stapleton Field, heading to Portland, Oregon, and according to the FBI, FBI a man had put dynamite in his mother's suitcase and blew up the plane to collect insurance money. The bomb went off about 10 minutes into the flight. Becky Tassone has a friend who lost family in the crash, and she wants to create a permanent memorial somewhere in Weld County to remember those who were killed.
Look at what's happened in Colorado over the years. How many tragedies have we had? When we go and give material out to people, they're like, I don't know anything about this. That's sad.
There is a fundraiser underway on the Denver Police Memorial website to raise money for a permanent memorial. But tonight, a remembrance service is planned to honor those killed in the United Flight 629 disaster. That begins at 6 p.m. at the Carbon Valley Lutheran Church in Firestone.
There's a small town in southwestern Colorado called Rico. You may not have heard of it. Fewer than 300 people live there, but they've been forced to worry about lead contamination in soil for a long time, until now. The contamination in Rico goes back to the late 1800s when silver and lead mining began in the town. Mining continued up until the 1970s, when the largest mines shut down. Under a new agreement, the oil company that bought the land near the Dolores River will pay for the rest of the cleanup to make sure there isn't any more lead contamination. Some of the process requires digging up people's yards with high lead levels. They'll also remove lead-tainted roads. The agreement avoids the EPA forcing the mining company to take action themselves.
This morning, we are just 4 days away from Election Day. Both candidates are making their closing pitches to voters in multiple swing states. Thursday, former President Donald Trump spent the day making stops in Nevada, Arizona, and New Mexico. In New Mexico, he worked to appeal to Latino voters, where he is gaining ground.
I do eventually want to own my own house, and the rate it's at right now, I just don't see it happening within the next 4 years if Kamala doesn't end up being president.
Meanwhile, Vice President Kamala Harris also had visits in the Nevada and Arizona areas. There, she promised to bring a new generation of leadership to the country and urged her supporters to do what they can in the final stretch of the campaign to get her elected.
The number of ballots returned here in Colorado is now just shy of 1.6 million as of late Wednesday night. According to the Colorado Secretary of State's office, nearly 475,000 ballots have been returned by registered Democrats, while nearly 443,000 ballots have been returned by registered Republicans. Unaffiliated voters have turned in more than 652,000 ballots. So far, Jeffco leads all counties across the state with just over 193,000 ballots returned. We are just 4 days out from Election Day. 9 News will have 7.5 hours of continuous special election coverage between Channel 9, KTVD, and streaming on 9 News Plus. That coverage starts at 3 p.m. on 9 News.